We are back with another episode. I got Miki here.
What's
I
up?
got
What's up?
Chef in the building. I got Sure as well.
We're
And
back.
of course, this is myself, Elias. We're back with another episode. Episode 5, right, guys? 5?
Episode 6, I think.
Episode 6? Oh, shit. My bad. Episode
Somewhere there.
6. My
Oh, we got the unreleased one. Never mind. 5.
That's
Bro,
That's
this
all
guy.
right.
Bro, get
We
yourself
have
together,
contents
bro.
for you that we're
No, it
holding
is
back.
six, right?
It might be
Shit got
6,
shelved,
whatever. This is exactly
unfortunately.
why. This is exactly why we should start numbering our episodes.
We number our
Anyways,
episodes.
anyways, guys, we're back with another episode. How you guys doing?
Hey, man.
Chilling,
It's been a
Hey.
good week.
It's been a
been a
bad
week.
week, but I'm still feeling
In
optimistic.
a week.
Nah,
Good week of football, right? Uh,
even in general, it was a good week. Last week, we had a birthday. Birthday boy, Sure.
We
Big
here.
shout out. Hey.
around 45. You know,
Turned
shout out.
45.
Looking as youthful as always.
This is our midlife crisis.
I was told yesterday
That's
that
how
I
you're
was
supposed to do.
no.
Hey,
Yesterday I
at
was
least
told
you
by my
didn't lose
Uber
your hair.
driver. Huh?
Wow.
At least
Wow,
you didn't lose
chef
your hair.
strays. Damn, I'm getting
Listen.
strays from chef.
Yeah.
I was told yesterday by my Uber driver that I look 24. So that's all I need. All I need.
Yeah,
The validation I need.
validations from your Uber drivers.
Yes.
A lot of people would agree. A lot of people would agree.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, we have a lot of football to talk about this week. Are y'all excited?
I'm excited.
We
I
got-
Honestly,
already know.
I don't know why. We've
We're-
been seeing so much football this past week or so. Like I feel like the season really started now. There's a lot to see, a lot to talk about, a lot to watch. Like there's been games where I've been like, I don't know which game to watch. It hasn't been like that like the past few weeks. So yeah, I'm excited.
Bro, Saturday has been one of the best days in terms of football across Europe. Like, I'm not just the Premier League. Like, even the Serie A had some spectacles, like
Oh,
with
yeah.
Juve and Inter. I'm
Yeah.
so sad that I missed most of the games because we had to be out.
Yeah.
Remember, Sure, Vicky?
Yep.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
You
I was
have to
only
be
able
out?
to. No, yeah, we had to be out for Sure's, and
Right.
our
Oh.
other friend had a birthday as well. So
I thought Mickey
we had,
went. I thought Mickey took you hiking.
Oh,
nah, bro.
listen, that would not be out of the
Never.
realm of possibility. With Mickey, that's not
No.
a crazy thing to
Once
say.
you get some drinks in them, get them out.
Look at it.
That's
Anyways.
way to convince people nowadays.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of games to talk about today, and I think there's no better place to start than the big Manchester Derby. What happened this past weekend, which City, I would say, pretty much humbled Man United 3-0, and
Called it.
we had a lot to say with three other
Humbled,
pundits, including
humbled
Called
is
it.
two other
crazy
pundits.
though. That's all I gotta say.
Two,
Humbled is crazy.
two other
To get
pundits.
humbled requires
than
you
humbled.
to have
No,
some
we got
sort of
humbled,
ego
okay.
and. I don't
Yeah,
think
but
United
we
got
got okay.
humbled.
The pundits, excluding Miki, got humbled, and
Yeah.
yeah, we predicted a win, and City, I
Yeah.
think, won in emphatic fashion. So I'll leave the discussion to first to Miki, so he can gloat first before we start
Yes. Thank you.
Have your
analyzing the game.
I would like to take this. I would like to take this time to acknowledge my greatness. First of all,
Right.
every single person on this panel doubted me when I said I believe in Man United to make Man City great again. They lost 2 games in a row to lesser teams, and Man United came back and was like, you know what? We'll make sure that you guys are taken care of. I predicted the scoreline. I could have even been right about the 6-0, which Haaland fumbled. I predicted Haaland hat-trick. He fumbled that too. So I've never felt so validated. And the whole week I've been gloating. I know you guys are tired of me at this point. But you know what? Until the next game week, I'm still going to keep talking shit. Arsenal won, so I also don't have to be kicked off of this podcast. The podcast is going. So with this, I'll leave it to the United fans.
Yeah, over to you guys. Have at it.
Over to you guys.
Go ahead,
Just
Suri.
gotta shut up and listen.
I don't
Go
even know
ahead,
what to
Suri.
say, honestly. Like, I don't know where to start, where to end with this. with this team. It's the same old, same old. I mean, nothing really changed to me. Like I didn't. There's nothing I saw that I'm like, wow, this is the reason we. You know, you look at a game and you're like, okay, let me analyze what went wrong. Nothing really went wrong. We had the same formation with the same players that were underperforming their positions, and we just ran it back and say, let's see if something changed this week. So it's like there isn't much to talk about, honestly. Like, what was the starting lineup? I mean, goalkeeper. I did not want Lemons to start this game because what? Why ruin your like debut with like a game that has a possibility of ending like how it did? Like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't want to ruin his confidence before he even got comfortable with his teammates and the team and all that. So I'm happy Bander started. To be honest with you, the back five was unchanged for the most part, I believe. Was anybody changed? Did Mazraoui start?
Yeah, he did.
Mazraoui
Yeah,
started. Oh yeah,
Mazraoui started.
because Cunha got injured. Okay, so Mazraoui got the right wing back position while Ahmad moved to the 10. Shaw started again, which was terrible, like so bad. Like he needs to be gone, not even on the bench at this point. Um, Midfield was meh at best. Like there wasn't much I saw. Like we started with the same midfield. We like not with the same. We started with Ugarte instead of Casemiro, I guess. Not much difference. Still no Kobe in the starting lineup. The two tens did as much as they could. Sesko had barely any chance to do anything. So it was just like there wasn't much to see. I mean, he was forced into a lot of the changes, so it's not even. There's no optimism, honestly, going forward. Like his days are numbered. If the performances and the results keep going like this, like it's just his days are numbered. Like I can't imagine, like them looking at this team in the past, like not even just like this season, but since he got hired, like we've been the last season we were like, okay, he's trying to get his DNA into the team, trying to work in the formation, get his players and get everybody comfortable with how like he wants them to play. So the points didn't matter. We weren't winning the league regardless. Like it did not matter the points last season. This season, the same excuse can apply. Plus, you'll get if you're doing the same thing as last season, you see it as a whole now. You don't just see this season as a vacuum and last season because it looks the same just with different players. Like we changed the entire squad and the same results, same formation, same gameplay. So it was an overall terrible game. Honestly, it was a bad game to watch even as a neutral. Like there wasn't much to see. Like it wasn't entertaining at all. Like it was just we made City look so good and they haven't been. We give them the confidence boost they needed, honestly. So it is what it is. Not much to say, honestly. That was the least exciting game for me. I was like, after the first goal got in, I knew it was done. Like we were not about to like. I knew it was time to crumble at that point. So now we'd be forced to like attack more. Our defenders are not good 1-on-1, so it was just been exposed. So I mean that's all I have to say about the game. Anything to add, Chef?
Yeah, speaking about like days being numbered, Jeff, last time you said he needed a win yesterday, he needed a win tomorrow. So, what's your opinion about this game, bro?
Yeah. So,
Yes, yes.
okay.
It's
Where do we
back.
start? It won't be long. I know what I'm gonna say. I haven't watched any sports since what was it? 1:30 Sunday afternoon. Cause that it just made me so angry how we played. I haven't watched American football. I haven't watched Champions League. I haven't watched anything. The last time I told you when I had a crash out, I've just been driving, you know, with no music on, no nothing, just working back home. That was only for one day. This time, I've been listening to the news. I've been listening to the radio all week. all week. All week, I've just been listening to economic news, political news, just everything, you know? I feel more calm. That's why I didn't have my shades on before. But it's so crazy how just one game just ruined my whole week. First of all, Bruno does not work in the midfield. He is not a midfield. He's not disciplined. We know this. So if he just keeps going after the ball and leaving whoever it is, Ugarte, Menu, Casemiro, they're going to be overloaded. This is the first time actually that I've heard pundits or commentators in the game say something and I actually agree with it. Because most of the time I don't agree with it, mainly because they're employed, we're unemployed. So, but this time, I kept hearing stuff, and it would happen. They would just run through our midfield, and it's because we don't have people to sit and be disciplined to defend that. They have three midfielders, we have two. We need the two tens, one of the two tens, to kind of drop back or something. I don't know. This formation just didn't, it wasn't right for this game. So for him to be like, you know what, I'm going to stick with this formation, I'm going to stick with these players, you're just doing this to yourself now. I can't defend him anymore. You're just doing, Bruno in the middle doesn't work. We messed that up in the transfer window when we bought two tens and we kept Bruno. It doesn't work. The first goal was his fault because he didn't track Foden, and he's just not where he's supposed to be. It's like me doing the podcast like this. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. We can't do it.
Ah, that's hilarious.
We can't do it. Right? We can't do it. If we can do it, tell me. I can do it every week. But it doesn't it doesn't make sense, and I don't think these players. I wouldn't want to say they're not intelligent enough, but they don't get this formation. They don't know when to step up. They don't know when to fall back. It's just most of the attacking, Sesko and Buemo, Ahmad, Bruno, are all thinking forward. That's why there's holes in the middle. So they need to get this right. The formation is in training. It's back in the days, me and you, Miki, in the classroom, it would be 1 + 1 = 2, and in the test, it would be 1 + 1 raised to 0.2 divided by square root of 84 or something like that. That's what I think their life is. It's all good. It's all good to do it in the training. It's fine. You can do it. It's all cones, like fake mannequins, going around and everything like that.
And you score on Bandir.
You score on Bayendir and Onana and not, and not Donnarumma. But it's all good and fun. But you need to do it. I've always heard the old United players saying the training was harder than the game. I don't think the training is harder than the game for these guys.
I heard he's behind some sort of fence now.
Who?
Who?
I'm
Like,
No, no, that was the news from last year, bro.
I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen post match. I don't know what they said. I don't know what he said. I don't know what the players said. I don't know what other people have said. I'm just telling you, It's Amorim's fault to not like recognize that people are just running from the midfield and going through on goal. Haaland did it, Reinders did it, Foden did it, and it's like you need to recognize that and say, hey, you know what? This doesn't work. This formation might work, but that midfield doesn't work. So you know what? I'm gonna tell, I don't know, one of the players to pack the midfield so it could be three. Just rotate it. Something. You could do something. You know what I mean? Like people have won against City or other teams in this formation. So the formation works. The people you have in those formations don't work. Bruno is a liability. We should have sold him in the summer, and maybe we could have gotten Baleba at this point or
I don't
Donnarumma
agree
or
with that. I don't
someone.
think we're, with all due respect, I don't think we're Beleva away. Take out Bruno and put in Beleva, and nothing will
No,
change.
no, no.
We'll
I'm
actually
not.
be
I'm not
worse.
saying. No, no, no. I'm not saying we're a Baleba away, but I'm just saying, hey, we might have lost against Arsenal. We might have won against Fulham. We might have won against Grimsby. We might have won against Burnley, and we might have gotten a draw against City.
I don't see.
That's
I think if
better
we
for
take,
me.
I don't know. I think if we take Bruno out of this team, we are relegation side. That's just the reality. He's the
No,
only creative
no, no,
spark.
no, no,
Honestly,
no, no,
he's
no.
the
We're
only
not.
creative spark
You know
I see in the
why?
team.
You know why? It's because he's always in the team that we think, you know what, if this guy goes, we're just gonna be like in destructive mode. No, we can have other players. Mainu did a better job than Bruno in that midfield. In 17 minutes or however minutes he was on, he was better. So we
Yeah,
need to
I
get this mentality of like Bruno is the same. No, he's not. He's just another player. Pogba went.
know he's not just another
Beckham
player.
went. Ronaldo
I
went.
cannot accept
Rooney
that.
went.
I cannot accept
Let,
Bruno's just another player.
So
Like he has done
let
so
me
enough
ask you
in
a
the
question
league.
though.
no, 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 no. I'm not
Let me
saying.
ask you.
Look,
Let me ask you a quick question, Chef. You said Bruno in that midfield doesn't work, right?
President.
But you've seen Bruno previously work for Man United.
Yeah.
What you have not seen is this manager work for Man United. So
Oh,
would you think that it's smarter to get rid of a player that worked for you, a backup manager that didn't work, in the hopes that it would work? So I'm not trying to say like, yo, you need to sack this manager or
yeah.
anything.
And
It's just more. I'm just asking you guys a question.
It's
understood.
not just that.
I-
It's not just that though. The conversation isn't
You could.
Amorim or Bruno. The conversation is Bruno as an eight or not, right?
Yeah. But we can't say that
So
right now because we have Cunha and Embuemo who play there.
I don't
So
care.
what do we
Like
do now?
City
Do you
have
think there
had
are
players
upgrades
in
on
the
him?
same upgrade or not. Like prove that you're better to be a starter. It doesn't
Bruno
matter whether you're an upgrade or not.
Bruno's also 31.
Exactly.
Bruno's not the problem in this team, though, in my
But
opinion.
Man,
Bruno's also
this
31.
is
So for your
we have
question,
blamed. This
like
is the
back the
problem,
manager Bruno's also like on his way out. So you
Mickey.
need to find a solution for
Didn't
Bruno
Yeah,
anyway.
but
didn't
that's
Arteta
not
get rid of
how I see
Aubameyang?
it.
He did.
That's disciplinary issues, though. It's not. It
And
has nothing
Aubameyang
to
is
do with
Aubameyang and
Aubameyang.
Bruno are two different players. They have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
Aubameyang was
Aubameyang was a Golden Boot winner when Arteta decided to set him
yeah,
down.
but
what I'm saying is
that's
it's
totally
different
disciplinary.
position. It's in different position, different like situation. It has nothing to do with the same. Like it has
But
nothing to do with.
Arteta
Yeah,
also renewed Aubameyang's contract, then decided to get rid of him because he first wanted to stay with him, but disciplinary issues, i.e., being late for the North London Derby and being late in training and stuff like that. That's the reason that I decided to get rid of Aubameyang. It's
regardless.
not a tactical reason.
Yeah,
No,
regardless,
I get that.
that's not even the problem. Right now, we're arguing that Bruno Fernandes leaving Manchester United would make Manchester United better. That's the crazy part to me.
I'm not saying it would make me. I'm not saying, hey, take Bruno out and not add anyone. I'm just saying,
Whoever you add is not going to be better than Bruno. Who you going
Believer
to add?
is what he's saying, right?
That's not in the same
Mainu.
position.
I would add Mainu and buy Baliba.
That's not. Maino right now is not a better player than Bruno Fernandes in any position. Like Bruno
I'm not
Fernandes could
saying
be a
he's a better
goalkeeper,
player.
and I would still take him over any player. This is the reality.
Okay, but
Like
I'm not saying Manu is the better player. How long are you willing to keep Bruno?
as long as he wants to stay here, as long as he was willing to stay
I
at
don't agree
Manchester
with that.
United. The reason I'm saying this is
If
not
we have
okay.
an opportunity to make this
Listen,
club better with this manager or any other
we don't know.
manager,
We don't. Chef, this is the problem.
hey,
This is the big
we
problem that
did.
Manchester United have been having for the past few years. It's always been, we've had different managers and different players. Every year, there's a scapegoat. They pick on a player, they find a player to be like,
Okay,
this player being in this
It's
team
Rashford.
is the reason. Yeah, it was Rashford and whatever last year, then it was Martial before that, Pogba, all of them. Everybody cannot be a problem every year. Like, I can't see that as, you can't be getting rid of your best players.
okay.
Okay, if
So
they're not good enough, I get it. But you can't be getting rid of the top players. Like, get rid of Luke Shaw. Like, get rid of all these deadweight players we still have in this team before you talk about Bruno Fernandes. I
what
don't understand that. Get rid of Ugarte. He's not
what
doing
I'm
anything
saying to
either.
you is, okay, our next match is
You
against
just got Ugarte.
no.
Regardless,
Our next match is against Chelsea. Who do you
yes,
put in the midfield?
I would put Maino and Bruno as the two tens, as the two sixes,
Uh,
or 6 and 8, whatever they're going to do it. Because clearly,
And then
what I'm saying is, when we're putting
it's
Casemiro and
gonna
Ugarte,
happen again.
How about you leave out? How about you leave out either is Cunha back?
I
no,
don't
he's
know.
not playing. They said they're not risking him, more
Okay,
than likely.
okay, okay. So I would think the safer option would be putting Ahmad Buemo, which looks like Ahmad, to be fair, or either Ahmad goes back to his original position, which is the wing
Right
back
wing back?
position.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then put Bruno forward. Then you can have either Menu and whoever
Whatever. That
Ugarte
won't
or
change anything
Mirror.
either. That's the thing.
That,
Ugarte and
but
Casemiro have
that's the
proved,
smart.
Yes, it would.
unless the
You
thing
have
is,
two
Ugarte and
defensive
Casemiro have proved to
midfielders
be liabilities
in
for
your
this team so
squad.
far.
No, no, I'm talking about. I'm talking about Bruno. What Chef is. I'm not. This is not my opinion. I'm talking about like what Chef thinks is Bruno in that number six role is a liability, considering he doesn't track runners. He
So
doesn't do
is
what.
Ugarte tracking liners? Is Casemiro tracking liners? That's my question.
Yes,
No, they're not.
yes,
They're worse.
yes.
I mean, technically they're trained for that.
They're
That's
not.
No,
like
but are
that's
they
their
doing it?
They're not doing
original
it in this
position.
formation. Whatever it is,
Yes, they
since we've
are.
had them in this formation, they've
The
not been
first
good.
goal, the first goal, Ugarte was tracking Doku,
Okay.
and then Bruno was just walking, and you could see Foden passing him and getting the header. That's what I'm saying.
And I don't like he blamed that on Yoro too.
No.
He was just that was Bruno's fault for sure, right?
That's your guy.
Yeah.
Like I just don't. Okay, I just don't see that
I'm
that
not saying.
change is
Look,
gonna be the
Ture, I'm
difference
not
between this
saying.
team.
I'm not saying
Ture.
take Bruno out of this team. I'm just saying that position does not work. He's too attack minded, and he's a liability for us to get attacked. You saw how many times they ran through our midfield. It's just like
They ran through our defense. If you saw every other goal that they
no.
scored, our defenders were out of position. Every single one of our defenders. Like we have 3 center backs that are not in position.
By that point, we were
Whatever
3
is
0
coaching.
down.
What does that have to do with Bruno's not
No,
position?
when you were 1-0 down, Chef. Let me give you an example. Doku drops the shoulder and sends Luke Shaw
Luke
to
Shaw.
like
Oh my god.
to
Yeah.
freaking Southampton, bro. Like he was gone, and then he decides to score. And then the Haaland goal, again, Luke Shaw passes a terrible pass to Maguire. Maguire tries to recover it, goes back to Luke Shaw. I think
I
whatever,
think
some
that's
mess up
Ugarte.
happens. Oh yeah, yeah, some weird ass shit happens in the midfield, and then Haaland all of a sudden is like behind everyone. And I see Maguire just running full speed. And Haaland looks like he's just like he has time to control the ball, arrest it past the keeper. I'm like,
That's where
you
my
made a
point
lot
is.
of errors for that to happen. You know
That's
what I
where my
mean? Like,
point is. How does changing Bruno in that position change those goals?
no, the first goal I understand.
Okay, the
The
first goal
first
I can
goal
give
was
you.
Yeah.
Bruno's fault.
I'll give you
But
the
that
first
started
goal.
everything.
The other, this is not the first time we've conceded. We've been conceding goals left and right because of our defenders. Like
I don't think it's.
we are
But
getting
so
caught
Sure,
in
you
behind.
agree the
I
first
think
goal
it's
was
because
on
our
Bruno,
midfield.
right?
I think the
Yeah,
first,
Surya,
yes, the first goal,
go ahead, go
that
ahead.
was his man for sure. But I don't think we're conceding because Bruno Fernandes is in midfield. That's not a midfield
But
error.
I think it is.
They were already in our box. Like they were attacking us. It's not like, you know what I mean. It's not like we're not conceding from other corners or crosses all the time. We do that all the time, regardless what our midfield is. We've been terrible at any sort of cross situation. Like that's not a
The,
shocking thing
the
to me.
ball, the balls are getting lost in the midfield.
I understand that, but I'm saying I think it's a formation issue, and these players cannot play in this
I
formation.
understand.
The
That's what
formation,
I'm saying.
yeah. So unless we're buying four midfielders to figure out how to fit them into this formation, and some defenders as well, like this doesn't make sense to me to be like, with what we have right now, let's just take Bruno out of the 8 or 6 or double six, whatever it is, and put another
But
player there.
we,
The other player we put there is not going to be better.
Here's my opinion. I think, me personally, Man United should act accordingly in which benefits the football club, not the manager. You know what I'm saying? When they make a decision on Bruno Fernandes, getting rid of Bruno Fernandes, buying a certain player, would that benefit the team in general, or is it just benefiting this manager who decides to play this
But the
specific
manager
system?
is
You
telling
need to.
you that Bruno Fernandes
He wants him
needs to be an
exactly.
8. It's not like Bruno is forcing himself in this position. The manager is forcing him to be in that position anyway.
and it's
So
not
it's not either a
working.
manager or player decision either. The
But it's
manager
not
is
working.
Yeah,
making, yeah,
But it's not working.
100%.
but if that's not working,
So the
it's on the
logic should not
manager
be.
to decide,
No, I
Yeah.
understand.
not sell
No, no,
Bruno
no. No.
Fernandes.
Look, I'm not saying Bruno has to like say, okay, I want to go or anything like that. It's if the manager picks him, the manager picks him.
Not just
It's
picks
the
him. He
manager.
asked him if he,
I
like,
understand.
what's best for the club. And the manager said, you
That's
being
not
here is what's
what's
best for the
best
club.
for the club.
Huh?
That's not what's best for the club. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
I'm saying the manager believes that. The manager believes Bruno Fernandes in his team is
I
what's
know.
best for the club.
That's why my confidence in this manager from now on is dependent on like what he does, like how he sets up his players. Because right now I can't defend him. I can't defend him not changing that midfield after he goes 1-0 down, 2-0 down, 3-0 down. He just didn't change it.
Oh yeah,
So that's what
that's
I'm
on him.
saying.
Yeah,
That's on
there's no
him.
flexibility. I get that. But what I think should happen is if you're going to play two other midfielders in this formation, I think I'm sorry, in this team, the formation needs to change. Go back to the 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it, and put Mino in midfield. I don't care if it's Ugarte or
I would rather
Casemiro or
have that.
whatever youngster you want to put in the 6. Put Mino and Bruno together. Then figure out the rest. I think our team should start with Bruno Fernandes and then figure out the team around him.
I
I
do
don't
too.
think the team should start with anybody else. This is where I'm at. So wherever he needs
I
to
do
play, he
too,
needs to
but
play. Yeah. No, but there's this been narrative that
I
Bruno
don't know
Fernandes is the
about that.
problem with Manchester, and it's just blowing my mind, honestly. Because we've seen it, like,
Uh,
just as a
I'm not
slight
saying Bruno
segue.
Fernandez. No. I'm not saying Bruno Fernandez is the problem. Bruno Fernandez in the 6 or in that 8 is the problem.
There is no
So
better
we
player
need
in that
to get.
position, is what I'm saying. That's the thing. If we had, the thing is,
If
I'm
you're
saying
saying to me, Mano can't do a job that.
we haven't. The reason I'm saying that Meno is one of my favorite players in this team, the player that I want to shine, but I have not seen Meno play that position since Amorim came.
And
He has
Kane?
refused. He had no. Since Amorim came, he's refused to play Meno consistently in midfield. He either puts him in. First of all, when
But
he came, he told us that
Suri,
he considers him a 10, and he started playing him as one of the two tens consistently. Did he not?
okay, but Suri,
Yeah.
you've seen.
Are you guys hearing some feedback?
Is it the plane?
Yes.
Oh, is it the thing? Yeah.
The
Private
plane
Oh,
plane.
behind Mickey.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you've
Yeah.
seen Bruno not be good in that 8. So if you put Maino,
Hold on. Chef. That
It's
I,
coming
it's
again.
big. Wait, there's a private plane?
I'm near an Air Force base.
Where you at? Like,
Oh.
what airport space? Do we not?
I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Do we need permission to tape?
No.
uh,
But
That's
all I'm
funny.
saying is, I think Bruno is a liability at an 8, and I think Mainu would do a better job as an 8. That's all I'm saying.
same, but I.
I'm not
My
saying
thing is, I haven't
take
seen Meno perform
Bruno.
better than Bruno in that position, so I can't say that for sure.
I have.
Where? When? He hasn't played.
I saw it in the City game.
In the
That
short
cameo that he
cameo,
had.
that tiny cameo
Yeah.
just told you everything
He
you need
did
to
it
see.
better than Bruno. In 17 minutes, he did it better than Bruno.
I don't. I just don't. I don't see it anymore. Like I just
I also
like
don't think Bruno your captain anymore, man. Like
that has nothing to do
I
with anything, honestly,
don't
Mickey.
think.
What does the
Nah,
captaincy
I
have to do
swear.
Yeah.
with our performances?
No, because I mean, everybody has to buy into it, and
But into
like, I
what?
don't think he's buy into the system, the vibe, the hype. Like it's a whole
The
So
different
hype.
who,
thing.
let me ask you
Yeah,
a
like
question then.
Like,
Who are you handing who are you handing the captain's armband now? The
I
United
don't
team.
know. That's the
in this
thing.
team,
give it to
like
Mbuemo.
No.
Give
You're
it to Mbuemo.
crazy.
Mbemo has been for
Make it
4 games.
Mbuemo's team.
Just got here,
No.
Because
bro.
you
What
know
are you
you know
talking
why I'm
about?
saying that?
That's the most
Because
ridiculous
he
thing.
has been the only consistently good player. Like
That's
even
not how it
though
works, though.
So you
all
just
I'm saying
Not how
is
so
it
you put
works.
pressure on a new
Bruno is
player
not even
to
acting like a
captain a
captain.
team that he barely played in, and just like try to just figure out.
Granit Xhaka just did it
What do you
for
mean?
That's
Sunderland.
Sunderland, bro. Like, and he's actually an experienced player.
He's been
Mbeumo is not.
captain of many teams.
Mbuemo is an experienced player. What are you
No,
And
he's
talking
Mbeumo has
about?
not.
never
No,
been a
he's not.
captain of any team.
He's a 27-year-old. Was he
He's
not a captain
25.
for?
He's 25. He's never been a
He's
captain.
not. He wasn't the
Who?
captain
Chris?
of Brentford. If that was
Captain
your
for
question,
who? Oh, that was Norgard.
that was literally your player.
That was Norgard.
That was Norgard.
Mickey,
All this
Mbeumo,
Nikki, please.
he's 25.
I
He's
don't
never
know.
been.
Let's not. Like this is
He's
ridiculous.
never
He's
been a captain of
26.
any.
He's 26. He's old enough. He's seasoned.
He's old enough.
You
But we
know.
just got there. Like,
I think we need to get to the post Bruno Fernandes Manchester United. I'm like so tired of Bruno Fernandes, honestly.
You are a hater. That's a different conversation.
No,
You just hate Bruno
I'm not being
Fernandes.
a hater.
I don't even want to like talk to you about Bruno because you have a bias because you just don't like his personality. It has nothing to do with the football. So I don't want to even talk about Bruno Fernandes and Mickey. Like that is not even like a
No,
fair
I mean, like
conversation.
as a captain, no, I'm happy
nah.
to see him fade because he's kind of proving
He's the least.
like what I'm.
He's the only
saying
player who
about him.
consistently has goals and assists. Like I don't want to hear about Bruno. Honestly,
Because
like
he
it's
keeps
just the most
taking
ridiculous
bets.
with you.
Like Bruno Fernandes, like
Okay,
come on,
let's
now.
move on because I already get heated over this Bruno conversation.